Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have a quick flip through video to show you of two new junk journals that are in my Etsy shop, and I will link my Etsy shop down below if you're interested. They have a Victorian turn of the century floral theme, and these aren't design team projects, but I did use all images from the old design shop, and I will also link Julie's Etsy shop down below so you can check it out. She has a real knack for curating sets of images in the time period I like, Victorian, turn of the century, and a while back I purchased a few of the sets of her images, and I'm finally getting around to using them. So they are 5.5 inches wide by 8.5 inches tall, and a little bit more with all the textiles, and there are lots of textiles, vintage trims, sari silk ribbons. They're one signature, and one of them has 60 pages and one has 64. I can't recall which one is which, but it's in the Etsy listings. And let's start with this one. This is a vintage fabric that I got at my little local church thrift shop, and I've got some sari silk ribbon there on the spine, and I was trying something new. I've been inspired a lot lately by several different journal artists on Instagram, and so I'll put their Instagram handles down below if you want to check them out. It's a removable little image with the twine closure, and this is some of the fabric and some lace, and then on the back is one of the printables. And so I didn't want to cover up the beautiful fabric, but I wanted to have something with a little more interest on the cover, but that is completely removable. And so here is the front. And then there are a lot of ephemera in these, and lots of journaling space. Little book plate, here's a little calling card. This is a vintage postcard, and this is from a vintage book of words. I think it's 20,000 words. But I love these little pages with all the words on them. And here's one of the printables. I've been printing lately on, it's that like children's drawing paper that has a grayish tint to it, but it's thin, so when you print receipts like this, I really think it gives it a little bit more authenticity with that thinner paper. Scrapbook paper, tea-dye pages, parchment paper pages. Here's some of the sari silk and a pocket. A couple of more digitals. I've printed onto the back varying shades of grunge, very grungy. This is just some ivory. Vintage music page. Here's a pocket with another vintage postcard. I just thought the colors went really well with this. 1954. Oh, honeymoon. How cute. I didn't see that at first. And then another of the digital printables that I've grungied up. And this is another of Julie's printables. Here's a little journaling card with a fabric tab. Some I've distress inked on the back if I didn't print the grunge. Here's a little Tim Holtz paper clip. This flips out and there's a tuck spot here with a couple of more printables. A tea-dyed page from Jane Austen. Some more sari silk. This is a tea-dyed page from The Secret Garden. More sari silk. A vintage art book page. Here's a postcard printable with some faux greenery attached. And I've done some alcohol ink on the silver paper clips here and there, so they're different colors. Another printable with some seam binding sewn to the edge of it. See, there's another one with the paper clips. This is a crochet book that I have. It's early 1900s. I want to say 1915, but here's an envelope, and on this side a little calling card there, and it flips out, and then there's a bunch of goodies tucked in. Different printables, and this is about the Telegraph, Western Union Telegraph Company. Love this. I don't know what it is about this image. I just love it. Another one. Here's a vintage flash card, language flash card. A couple more digital printables. Some vintage trim there, and a little bird charm on a bulb pin. And this is another of the printables, just decorating the page, not a tuck or a pocket or anything. half of that art page. Here's another pocket with some of the fabric from the cover ruffle, and just a journaling card, and then a vintage liquor label. I love this pocket. I love the color of this. So it's a pocket, and inside is another journaling card with some sari silk, but when you tuck it in, it kind of just looks hidden. Looks like this is decorated. There's a label, more sari silk. Love this one. So experimenting a little bit for me with patterns and colors, and it's been a lot of fun. Here's a couple more printable receipts on that thin drawing paper. That one's on the thin drawing paper. This is copy paper, but I printed onto the back. So all grungied up, some grungy tape there, and belly band. Another one of the digitals. And a pocket in the back, little piece of the fabric. Here's one of the digital printables, whoops, postcards. I love this one. I think it's in both journals actually. And another receipt, a French receipt. So that is the first one. And then this one, I've used this fabric before on journals and I love it. Some more sari silk on the spine. And then this removable image with a little piece of doily there. And then this has a reunion exercises program from the class of 87. I am the class of 1987 high school, and this is the class of 1887, so that's why I included it. There's the cover, and inside this cover we have a big pocket up top with a tea-dyed paper doily, and then some more printables, lots of journaling ephemera. Here's a telegram printed onto that drawing paper, and another little postcard with, these were sitting as I was creating the journal, they were there on my table, so I decided to just sew them to this card. A little more interest. Love this. And look at this sari silk. And a big pocket, and a sewing machine dealer business card with some vintage buttons I attached, and a French chocolate receipt. Oh, I love the fashion from magazines, the fashion images. That's printed onto parchment. Here's a catalog page printed onto that drawing paper. And a little advertisement type image with some velvet ribbon. And the vintage music, another label. Here's another page from The Secret Garden with a little, this is from 1920s hat from an auction I went to many years ago, and I got a bunch of millinery pieces. Some scrapbook paper, here's some more sari silk. Another page from that crochet book, and here is a lace flip up. I just have a little button here on a bulb pin as a weight to hold it down. On this side I just put a little piece of washi tape to hold it. Big tuck spot here, and a couple of journaling cards printed with little bits of doily attached. And a French receipt. Jane Austen book page. Here is the envelope in this journal with the calling card image there. And then some goodies inside, a printable postcard, a little poem, and a little floral card. That's it. But more room to, definitely lots of room to tuck things away in these journals. Oops. And here we have the double tuck again. Another flashcard and a bunch of little printables here. Tickets and advertisements. Some sort of insurance or bank card. And this beautiful, I love this trim. Vintage trim, and then a little key and cameo charm hanging there on a bulb pin. And then this vintage postcard, I hope you'll be able to see this, is all glitter on there. And like little tiny, those little beads and glitter glued on. I love this. And there's no date on it, it just says from Beryl and Bertha. And then just that on this side. The little index card with some lace, and we have some more sari silk ribbon. I love these ladies, they're just decorating the page. Here we have a belly band with that postcard again that I love. A page from that word book, a couple pages. And then I just printed these and put them back to back, sewed, and then a little grungy tape. 1915. And here we have another big pocket with journaling card there hidden inside with the sari silk ruffle. And some more. The other side of that catalog page, and then the fashion page. Here's a dog image with some seam binding. Another little label. And in this pocket, this is a printable cabinet makers and upholsterers, but I backed it with some of the masking paper and tore it so it looks like it was ripped off of maybe a trunk or a wooden crate. Something was delivered from the furniture makers. And a little calling card here, printable. And then this is some vintage wallpaper I just turned into an envelope. And inside are some authentic vintage liquor labels. And so that is it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're all doing well. Please leave any questions and comments down below. I'll see you again real soon. Bye, everyone.